Is it just me and you to start?
I like whatever you're wearing.
Thanks, Alex got it.
Who? I don't know an Alex. Except my childhood best friend, Alex Halseth.
What?
Is that who got it for you? My childhood best friend, Alex Halseth?
That was.
Oh, nice. He hooked you up.
Is it just us to start?
I think so. So I have a link out to Devin, who's probably maybe going to join at 9:30, and Seth has a link as well. When he said he would hop on tonight, and then he texted me at 7:45. He's like, "Oh my god, I forgot to watch the movie all day." So I told him to watch half an hour and come on as a fool because we miss him, but he hasn't answered.
Maybe
since
not.
then. Probably not.
Okay.
Welcome to Andre Month.
Hell yeah. Love Andre Month.
Yeah, it's our favorite month. How do we want to start this bitch?
We could do a radio segment called On Dre. We talked about various Dre's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a Dre Garfield.
A dragon.
A dragon. About Dre Johnson, our president. Stuff like that.
Dre Doles.
Famous
Yeah.
Dre's. Yeah.
Famous Dre's. I like it. On Dre. Thank you for tuning in to Sex FM 105.9 on
It's
Dre.
our special. It's our special, yeah.
It's our special on where this week we're gonna dive into talk about Andres.
Yeah. Last week we did turkey. This week we're doing Andre. With our hosts, Idiot and the Fig.
No, JoJo Candles too. I can't get off Dre, so I am on Dre. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Something like that. Hi, Jinjo.
I'm trying to. Ooh, yeah, that'd be good. I'm trying to think of some music to play.
Does Seth have the link at least?
He does.
Okay.
Tired of running back and forth to the pharmacy for pet prescriptions? With Chewy Pharmacy, your prescriptions get delivered.
There are no such things as pet pharmacists.
All right, I got a beat to kick it off, like it's the classic 105.9 Sex FM. Yeah, quit coughing. Oh my god. You know it's a good cough when your eyes go cross-eyed.
Yeah, sepsis. All right.
Jesus. Are you ready?
Well, yeah, let's try it. New computers. Okay. Let's try it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did Shelly pull through?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's a Lenovo.
You gotta quit coughing.
I'm ready.
Yeah, get a drink it first. Yo, no coughing. All right. 1, 2, 3, play.
Didn't work. Hold on.
New computer.
To allow access to the microphone. Okay, let's try it again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget about those other fucking radio stations.
1059 Sex FM. We're the shook ones this week. And every
That's
week.
right. Normally your host, JoJo Candle, is here bringing it down. He's out sick. He's got Kalia this week. So it's me backing up. It's me, the Lion Tamer. Also known as Jackson Philance, your local DJ. And I got my boy with me.
Your boy, your grandma's worst nightmare, aka sous chef Bobby Flay.
Yeah.
I'm not Chef Bobby Flay. I'm sous chef Bobby Flay.
That's his street name. He been attacking the old people at the old.
Your grandmas don't want to see me. Your grandmas do not want to see me.
They don't be fucking with him. And it's live. And this week, just like last week, how we had our On Jennifer special, we have our Andre special, where we were tasked, sir, with coming up with some famous Andres, some memorable Dre's from history. So would you like to go first?
Of course.
The Lion Tamer.
No. Grandma's worst nightmares already got some rolling up. So
all right, Grandma's worst nightmare. Let's see what's going on.
I took a week off Dre. Now we're doing a week on Dre. And right off the bat, you got to think number one, right around the holiday season, dreidels, of course. Dreidels.
Okay. Interesting. You would say that. Dreidels is on my list, so I got to cross that off there. Grandma's worst nightmare. My famous Dre from history, my first overall pick, is going to be Dre Garfield. Spider-Man, Silence, others, Chick Bang, or Lady Boom, or whatever that movie was.
Yeah. Lady Boom.
Dre Garfield, number one.
I know it's written as Andrew. He loves to go by Dre.
Yeah, for sure. What about you? What about your next and final pick, sir?
Oh man, there's a toss up. So I'm gonna go with one. And throw my honorable mention out there. It's got to be Dragons.
You like dragons? You always have, and not in like a nerdy geek boy way, in like a cool, like badass,
and a sexual way. You know, you always want to fuck
exactly.
A dragon. That's cool.
Yeah. What? And your honorable mention?
Dre Can Josh, the TV show.
Dre Can Josh. That's good. My final Dre is going to be Dre Johnson, President Dre Johnson. I think he was like our 12th president or something like that. Yeah. Holding it down. I think he was a bad guy, but that's the homie, Dre Johnson. And that's on Dre this week. Kicking off Dre week.
Dre week with 1059 Sex FM. The fuck.
Hope you get better, JoJo Candles.
Please. Sepsis is bad.
I think he has Kalia, but yeah.
Yeah, both of them. They're bad.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. What up, pimp? Hold on, I'm new computer goofing. Hold on. My microphone is not very loud.
He's mixing.
Microphone set up. No, not voice speed. Kick us off, Brandon. We got a month going or something.
We got a themed month. You know, we just came out of our holiday season. And usually January is just some crazy random stuff. And we thought, you guys love themed months. Yes, you do.
We love themed months.
And we've done so many great ones. Sci-fis, rom-coms, horror films, holiday films.
Is that better? Is that better?
You sound the same to me regardless.
Because we're doing it over the phone. I don't know if that's better.
Pet films. And this month, we decided, we did basketball themed month. But this month we decided we're going to really branch out. And it's time for Andre. It's time for Andre month. Why is my button not working? You had
a button, Brandon.
Welcome to Chez Andre.
It's Andre month. Welcome
to Chez Andre.
That's
I don't know
right.
what
Is
our
that-
I don't know what our trigger phrase is for this because all of the other ones like were alliteration or
Yeah.
something. But I don't know Andre assholes, Andre
Maybe the
Andre
Andre
Agassiz.
assholes.
The
Maybe
Andre
the Andre
Agassiz.
assholes. I like that from the here on out. But we have a whole slate of Andre-centric entertainment that we're
A
gonna watch.
whole slate? An asshole slate? Like an
A whole-
Andre asshole slate?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Welcome
Brandon's
to
saying.
Chez Andre.
That's nice.
It was a perfect
and
setup.
in search of the greatest Andre, I think is what the original goal was for this exercise enterprise.
Correct. I found a film just scrolling through stuff called Andre that we will get into today. And then we're like, that seems like our kind of thing. We've done Mel. We've done Gooby. We've done Mac and Me.
This is
Let's throw in.
Gooby. Yeah.
It was far from the other ones than I thought it was going to be. But that's
it was
fine.
More emotionally resting, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure. It wasn't manic.
A lark.
Yeah.
That's
But before we get into all
man.
that, I've got questions for you. That's shoot. That's when you say shoot. So many questions rattling through my head right
Shoot.
now.
I was stuck. Shoot.
There's so many things rattling through my head. But first question for you. Do you like Andre?
I like Andre.
Nice.
A spin on a classic name, if you will.
Yeah, I think so. Next question.
We had Thomas, they just called him Toma. That's sick.
Or Tom Dre.
Tom Dre, even worse.
Next question. Do you like the actress who played Deb in Napoleon Dynamite?
Yeah. A great part of a classic. Yeah.
Yeah. And
good job.
Lastly, do you like seals?
Ooh, like Seals and Croft?
Or Seal the Singer, or
yeah, a lot of music-based Seals.
From a rose on the grave.
Yeah. Or Ricky Seals Jones.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't think he worked out. I think he was a bust.
Or Signed Seals Delivered, I'm Yours.
Yeah. Or like the aquatic mammal. Are they mammals?
Any of the above. Yeah, they're mammals.
Are they fish?
They're mammals. They don't lay
mammals,
eggs,
folks.
and they breathe air.
They don't lay eggs.
Could you imagine a seal egg?
I thought that's what happened.
No,
I can't imagine a seal birth.
They do not. They 100% give birth.
With like a nurse and everything?
No, but they're not in a hospital, just like in the water or on the ice or something.
Oh, like a tub birth.
Yeah, exactly. They do water births, yeah. No epidural. They want a natural birth. They don't want their seal pup coming out all wacky.
Oh, fuck it up. Yeah.
That's my worst nightmare. My seal baby coming out all fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, if you've answered yes to liking Andre, the actress who played Deb from Napoleon Dynamite, or Seals, you've come to the right place. This is the good, the bad, and the Andres.
I'm Lucas.
I'm Brandon.
I always heard if you're on time, you're late. I was trying to be on time or early.
Yeah, you got to be early. And look at what I got for Christmas. Look at this little leather patch.
Wow. It says Lucas, the champion of movies on it.
It says Lucas in the butt.
Yeah. No, it says the name of our show. For a few movies more.
The good, the bad movies.
A fistful of movies. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're
Once Upon a Time in Movie.
Ooh, that's good too. Once Upon a Time in Movie. Well, if you've answered yes to any of those, you've come to the right place. It's us. We're here. The good, the bad, and the movies.
Oh yeah.
movies. And Seth might join us. I don't know what he's doing. He forgot to watch the movie within 12 hours of talking. Like 12 hours of talking to him.
That's okay.
And DevBot might come on at like in like 45 minutes. We don't know. It's kind of
Maybe.
up in the air.
I'm probably gonna hop off soon. Not soon, but
I'm gonna hop off in like
before the
5
end. Before the end of the show.
before
It's
the end of our time.
what do you got going on, man?
I got a movie.
Give the folks an update.
Let's see. Christmas just came around. Father-in-law just
Did you
came to town.
celebrate?
We did celebrate. Father-in-law just came into town yesterday, so we're gonna do the gift exchange and their festivals on New Year's Eve and stuff. And then I've got about a week off of work coming up. Might play a lot of video games again. It'll be fun.
Ooh.
Updates from you?
Thanks for the update. Private.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes. So.
No, yeah. I also have a week off, and then I have to coach some girls basketball.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got a movie, and it's from 1994. It's titled Andre. Why would you make that noise?
I had a scratch in my throat.
You had a seal in your throat.
And it's Andre month.
With the Andre assholes.
Welcome to Chez Andre.
And we're drinking beers. I actually am. Well, kind of. I'm drinking a hard cider. Perfection cider from Last Chance Cider Mill. It's great. It's on the sweeter side. It's 6.7% alcohol. I just got one of them. It contains sulfites. How about you?
Sprite Chill. Cherry Lime Chill.
Is that new?
Yeah, and they have 140 calories in them.
But what is it better than Sprite Cranberry?
I don't think there's a difference, Brandon.
Oh. You said cherry lime in that one. Sprite Cranberry is cranberry.
I think they're like the same recipe.
Oh, they just name it different.
Yeah.
That's great marketing. Yeah. Well, that's great. Let's get into a movie and a director. Did you peep the name of this director?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did in the movie. I made me Google.
Yeah, I was doing research. I was like, no fucking way.
I knew there's no way because I was pretty familiar with his filmography, but the T doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
Yeah, so it's George Miller.
George Miller.
George T. Miller.
Not of Babe 2 Pig in the City fame.
Correct.
Yeah, George T. Miller.
And this George Miller
has a Joel Cohen situation. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. And this George Miller has done 21 episodes of Division 4, 26 episodes of Matlock Police, 45 episodes of Homicide, 11 episodes of Bluey.
Really? People love Bluey.
He directed The Man from Snowy River. He directed The Aviator.
No.
Not the
Scorsese.
Not the Scorsese one with Leo DiCaprio and Cate Blanchett, a different one. He directed Cool Change. He directed Miracle Down Under. He directed A Mom for Christmas. Something called Over the Hill. Something called Gross Misconduct. He directed Robinson Crusoe. And then the big three. Cyber Mutt.
Nice.
A robot dog. One called Zeus and Roxanne.
Ooh, probably not the god.
A girl just fucks a god. Yeah, I think that's it. And then The Never Ending Story 2.
You love those.
I don't think I do.
You grew up on them.
I remember there was one
childhood of abuse.
I remember there was one day in elementary school, 6th grade, we were reading The Never-Ending Story, and then we watched the film in class in the little rolly cart. But I got pulled from class because I had to go to the YMCA because I had won Newman Elementary's Principal Leadership Award. So I went to go accept that award at this giant banquet thing, and then I got brought back, and then I watched some more of the movie, but I missed the bulk of it in the middle, and then
That didn't happen. No.
it did happen. It did.
He's wrong. He's lying, folks. They took him to the YMCA to test him for being the world's stupidest kid.
No. And then
he won.
And then get this, they have that same award in middle school for 8th graders. And 8th grade, I win it again. 2-time winner.
Wow.
And that year, Carter's 2 years younger than me. He won it for Newman as well.
Wow.
So he got it in 6th grade. I got it in 8th. We're at the same ceremony together.
Carter's no leader.
Carter was a leader.
No. Carter?
Yeah.
Who does he lead? Rats?
Staple.
Super rats?
No. Giant rats.
No.
And B. Arthur.
No. Maybe. Yeah, that's his crew.
And so I won it again over Lauren Fissick and Seth Tigner, 2 of the top kids in my grade.
What is Seth leading?
He was one of the best students in our grade.
He's no leader.
He's a leader.
Seth?
He's leading kitchens and women to his house with his pheromones.
How's his conquest been coming along?
I don't know. He getting better because he's got a job now?
Is he? Oh, he can't bang the rest of your ilk, can he?
Nope. No.
Marina's kin.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's in Texas.
He's got to find new ladies that are wet for him.
But yeah, that's right. That won't be hard in any case. But what about? It also isn't hard for writers either
to get laid. Yeah,
I think it's to write. Yeah.
You've got Harry Goodridge
of the Goodrich Bar fame. Good bar. That's good.
Harry Goodridge of the lead actor Harry in this film. He's not written anything else.
He just insult.
There you go. You've also got Lou Dietz, and Lou Dietz has written Return of the Big Cat, 2 episodes of The Magical World of Dizzy. That's it. And then lastly, last writer is Dana Barada, and she's written 2 episodes of Providence, 2 episodes of North Shore. Oh, it could be a he. You're right. Dana could be both. 2 episodes of that Grey's Anatomy spinoff, Private Practice. 3 episodes of the Marvel television show, Jessica Jones. And 9 episodes of Dawson's Creek.
She likes turtlenecks by the looks of things.
It takes a specific person and style to pull off a turtleneck. I bet you could pull off a good turtleneck.
Are you calling me dumb?
No.
And ridiculous?
You're kind of rocking a turtleneck right now with your little sweater.
3/4 zip, but thank you.
I think I'm too heavy to rock a turtleneck, and my neck is a little too fat, so it's gonna push it all up and create a big double chin for me. So it's off the table.
Alex thinks I look ridiculous in turtlenecks, so maybe not.
I don't know. Now, are you talking about my childhood best friend Alex Halseth?
That's it. Alex Ballsack I'm talking about, yeah.
Yeah, Alex Ballsack.
Don't ever call him that. His name is
No.
We had to have.
No. He was an he was an athlete of the year nominee at Riverside Middle School. He was one of the 10 finalists for the best male athlete, along with the likes of guys like
10
Austin
finalists
and Seth Tigner.
What was Seth athlete? I see his jumper.
He's a good basketball player, and he was a cross-country runner and a quarterback on football.
No.
You know Seth now, but back in middle school in his prime, he was leading people and he was an athlete.
I don't believe you.
And that's our writers. But how about a cast? Do we normally
Yeah.
beatbox to casts?
Always.
Oh yeah. You've got Tina Majorino. That's
The
Deb.
star above the line.
That's Deb from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, she's pretty small in this one.
She's very small. But I gotta give her props. She rocked.
She held the movie
Yeah,
on
she's
her and the seal's back largely. Yeah. Hey, kitty.
And then the only other one really kind of carrying some weight. Keith Carradine, who played Harry. But then you've also got Chelsea Field, Shane Thomas Meyer, Aidan Pendleton, Shirley Broderick, Andrea Libman, and Keith Zarabajka.
Ooh, Keith. His
Zarabajka.
debut, I heard. Introducing.
There were 2 Keiths in this. So, a good cast.
I think that gets confusing for Mr. George T. Miller there when he said, hey, Keith, why don't you tighten up? And another Keith's like, I'm tight as a drum over here. Yeah.
As a porn star's butthole.
Ooh, that'd be not tight, Brandon.
Only if they
That
do
is it.
anal. You don't know that they do anal scenes.
It's the proportion of porn stars that do anal scenes compared to something like a porcupine, their rectum. I think you'll find their anal scene percentage is much lower.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Well, for a more apt comparison.
How about a plot?
A plot. I hope it's as tight as a porcupine's butthole.
It's pretty tight. It's in and out. The true story of how a seal named Andre befriended a little girl named Tony and her family in 1962.
True story.
Yes. As crazy as
slightly believable.
As crazy as a porcupine's butthole, though.
Well, they all have those.
But
crazy as talking to the moon.
George Bailey lassos moon.
Wow. How dare you?
But a porcupine's butthole is kind of like a fuck me to death kind of scenario, you know?
I think
and you don't want that.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
You never want that.
And surprisingly, I pulled some history for this.
No.
Yeah, I did. I just
Brandon,
said that.
You didn't. You scammed.
I did. I did.
I have to plug my phone in. Okay, go. Give me some history or something.
Oh, things got all the way all. No, things got all out of sorts. I think I accidentally deleted something because it just says Andre is a 1994 American.
Probably.
Andre is a 1994 American family film. It is an adaptation of the book.
Jackson?
I don't know. It is an adaptation of the book A Seal Called Andre, which in turn was based on a true story. How old?
2001.
Oh.
Andre Drummond, maybe?
Andre Drummond. The location, approximate dates, first names, ages, and occupations of the real family members are all preserved, although 2 of the Goodrich children, Carol and Susan, are not depicted in the film. Those 2 just got kicked out, basically.
Good. On the cutting room floor.
The character of Billy is not a real-life person, but instead an amalgamation of several disgruntled fishermen within the Rockport region. However, there was one particular man who did contemplate shooting Andre out of frustration, but was quickly talked out of it. This multifaceted story that developed over the course of their 25-year bond has been well documented in hundreds of news articles, several books, a PBS documentary, and this Paramount Pictures film.
And a Napoleon Dynamite Girls movie. That Paramount produced. True story.
This podcast. Yep, true story.
You know what we say. True story makes your heart sick. because we like movies, and movies are about stories that aren't true most of the time. But maybe that this is a turn in the other direction because maybe we like this one. It's what we often say.
You know how many movies are based on
Based on-
real life things?
That make our hearts sick. You're right.
Yeah. Well, it's a Paramount Pictures film, so how about you guess that budget right now?
$12 million. No, that's
Good guess. No, good guess.
12 million. 12 million. That's a great guess.
You won. You won. It's $8 million.
I beat Seth.
Yeah. When you said hold up, what were you going to change to?
$8 million.
Wait,
No,
really?
Probably like three or something.
You still would have won.
He kicked his ass.
And then how about opening weekend? This opened August 21st, 1994. Almost your birthday.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
$3 million.
Oh, you're so close. It's 4 million.
Whoa! Seth is eating it today.
Yeah, eat that. And then you eat the poo-poo.
And then he's not even going to show up
Yeah, what an ass.
on our podcast birthday, on Andre's birthday.
On Andre's birthday. He really is an Andre asshole.
Welcome to Shay Andre.
Thanks. Trying to come up with a way to say it organically. Oh no.
Organically. Like you're from Oregon. Yeah.
Sounds like a transformer. So 4 million opening weekend. How much do you think this made? Who do you like more, Canopy or Cogman?
Oh, is Cogman a transformer?
Yeah, I think he was.
He's just a robot. He's just a robot.
I think he was
transformed too. I guess he was like a torpedo. I guess he shot himself out.
I don't think
he's a transformer
into the torpedo.
I think I do love Cogman, but I don't think Cogman's a transformer. Going by the definitions of it, Cogman, Transformers. I know he's a character. He's a loyal, but I guess he does transform into an Aston Martin. That's stupid. He is a transformer.
That's so funny because in that film, at one point, he's driving an Aston Martin while Sir Anthony Hopkins is at the side. Like, he couldn't just transform himself.
That's stupid.
Also, how does a robot that small turn into a whole ass Aston Martin?
He's not a transformer.
And why would a transformer ever turn into a tent?
That's just his escape mechanism, safety mechanism.
Everything else turns into something machinery related, even if it's like a blender.
Oh, Canopy! I love you forever!
Even if it's like a blender or a soda machine or something, he's just a tent? He turns into fabric?
He's a hero.
A national friend.
He's a national friend. Canopy.
Remember in that movie in The Last Night when they're like, we've had Transformers forever for years. Look at him during the Revolutionary War, and everybody's holding muskets, and there's just like Optimus Prime giving a thumbs up in the back.
After killing 30,000 people.
There's no way you could stop him with a musket.
How do people not know? Yeah.
Well, we've got a $4 million opening weekend. How much do you think this made in the U.S. and Canada?
Probably like 14 million.
Oh, you win again!
How do I win?
Joe, it's 16.8 million.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jinjo's kind of an Andre figure.
Jinjo, I got movie recommendations for Mongo the Movie Cat.
Yes, Mongo. Questions.
Mongo, what do you think about King Kong Skull Island?
King Kong Skull Island? He said best Vietnam movie of the 21st century.
Whoa. Did he give a rating?
Rating? 9 out of 10.
Damn.
Well, he wants out.
He wants out. I was gonna ask him about Breakfast at Tiffany's, but he's out.
Breakfast at Tiffany's, though. He hasn't seen it. He just says.
Nah, dang. That's okay.
Nope.
It was 16.8 million. In the
Yeah.
US, Canada.
What about
So that's another
worldwide?
wide.
I think China eats seals, something like that.
I think they do.
I'm gonna go with $16.8 million.
You got it right.
Yay! 2 points. Suck it, Seth.
5-0. Suck it, Seth. He can't come back unless he comes on the show.
Which he's too cowardly to.
Yeah.
Because he knows what he did.
He knows he can't come back either. So an $8 million budget ending up making 16.8. It's not huge, but that's a winnie.
Winnie?
We don't have to flop
I wonder
him out.
if the real life seals saw any of that saw any of that cut.
Yeah, like he's created like a college fund for his future pups. That's and all right. That.
Yeah. Or like a Nerf machine gun.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Like a Gatling gun.
Remember in the minis when their son wanted to go to clown college?
and the mini was like, no, you're a respectable family.
He walked into the locker room after Dennis Rodman fakes his injury with a nose on. He's like, hey guys, I could play.
I'll do it. No, you can't do it, Darius. Hi, buddy.
So that is a winnie. We don't have to flop it. You don't even have to.
I don't want to.
And I've got only one tagline. It's actually decent. It's the greatest adventure is finding your way home.
Wow. Nothing. They don't say the word asshole at all in there.
No, they don't. So,
a bad way to promote this.
How about taglines of our own?
How about Andre the asshole is gonna warm up your cold ass heart.
There you go. Good one. What about this movie gets our seal of approval?
Ooh. What about can't do seal noises. Can't do them.
It's as bad as your parrot. You could have just went like or but you went,
as Andre would say, yeah.
I can't do seal noises.
As Andre would say. Because he talks.
That's so funny. Yeah, it could. The tagline could just be.
He does do that a lot.
Blows raspberry.
Blows raspberry. It could be on Dream. On Dream Big.
I was wondering where you were going with that. On Dream. What about a seal's journey from the harbor to your heart?
Okay. A seal's purpose. A seal's best friend.
A seal's best friend
is a girl.
A seal's best friend is a girl. I like that. Let's do that one.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Ship it.
Or a seal walks into a club.
Oh, Brandon. That's
I know. Right. Let's do a seal's best friend is a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
no, can't do that. Don't full of yourself, Brandon.
Yeah, sorry.
Recommendations?
No, that's at the very end. We're doing facts.
All right, give me a fact.
No. We have to name them first.
Oh, good thing you're always steering the seal ship here.
So we've already kind of said this. What about signed, sealed, delivered? I'm facts.
On facts. How about fact you today, fact you tomorrow?
Okay. What about fact Albert?
Oh, we've done that.
Hey, I'm
I think we've done
fact
that.
Albert.
I think we've done fact, Albert.
What we have?
What about the more things change, the more they fact the same.
Ooh, I kind of like that. What about killing two birds with one fact?
No, I love birds.
You don't. Historically, I don't think you do
I
like
have a
birds.
tender spot in my heart for birds.
I don't think you do.
I think we should go signed, sealed, delivered on facts because there's
I think that's
seals in the
pretty good.
title.
Or Polly want a factor, because you love birds.
Ooh,
And
I
parrots
do love
say
birds.
that. Let's go signed, sealed, delivered. I'm facts.
But you got to sing it like Nick Jonas does, because that's, I think, his song.
Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm facts.
That's pretty good.
Red dress.
Is that the one that's married to the Indian chick?
Priyanka Chopra. Yeah,
Are they still together?
I think they're still together. She's the girl from Quantico.
Yeah, she was a horrific actress. Priyanka Chopra. Jonas
Oh yeah, Jonas now.
is married still. Okay.
So
They have
fact
offspring
time.
together.
I have 8 facts.
Give me a fact while I go take care of the cat. If I'm not back, give me another fact.
Okay. First fact. If you watch the movie, you'll see it, but it's a nice little touch. Is that shots from the original 16 millimeter films of the real Andre appear during the credits. You just get to watch the little home videos they had made with him doing the tricks and the stunts and all that along the harbor. So I thought it was a nice little. It's pretty easy for the credits, but a nice little touch. Touch me, baby. Fact number 2, though, kind of you'll also notice this in those 16 millimeter films when you're watching. You're like, that doesn't look like the same as that. A sea lion plays Andre, because seals are notoriously difficult to train. So they subbed in the closest looking animal they could get, and then when watching that 16 millimeter films and the credits of the old school Andre, you're like, okay, yeah, this does not look like what a seal looks like.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
They're duping us.
Imagine if they did the dog's purpose and it was a cat the whole time without telling anybody.
That's fucked up.
Fucked up. Shame on George T. Miller.
Next, once again, Andre was a harbor seal and portrayed in the movie by a sea lion. But the father, whoa,
excuse me.
The father, Harry Goodrich, trained Andre even though he had no experience as an animal trainer, and found Andre to be very intelligent and easy to train. So even though seals are notoriously difficult to train via
Not Andre.
Via professionals, not Andre and not by Harry. He's just like, I got this.
I got this in real life, not in the movie.
Correct.
These are just not movie facts, but okay.
These are signed, sealed, delivered. Facts!
Yeah, thank you, Nick.
That
was so good, my husband.
Is that your Priyanka Chopra?
Mm-hmm.
This next fact is brought to you by the Jonas Brothers. Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Jonas Brothers.
What's up, boys?
We just want to say that
Paula... We love God.
Yeah, we want to say that Paula suggests naming the baby seal Marky after her boyfriend. In real life, Harry Goodrich had found a seal pup a couple of years prior to Andre and named it Marky, but unfortunately, Marky didn't survive.
Oh, bro, that's a bummer, bro. But we love God, man. I think they like that.
I love my husband.
Thank you, Priyanka. Thanks, babe.
This was a terrible bit.
Didn't they have a show? What was their show? Was it just the Jonas Brothers on the
Yeah.
Disney Channel?
Yeah. Or maybe it was just
Wasn't
called
like,
Jonas. I don't
My
remember.
name is Jonas.
Yeah, it's a My Name is Earl spinoff, but with the Jonas Brothers.
My name is Jonas.
Next, Andre's fame and popularity even resulted in a memorial statue by Jane Wasey being built in his honor in Rockport, Maine Harbor in 1978.
Oh. 14 years before this movie came out.
16.
Yeah. Me in the middle.
Let's see. Only 3 more facts. The next fact is that the theme song from the film, titled Thanks to You, sung by Tyler Collins, was a top 20 hit on the Billboard's adult contemporary charts upon its release.
Nice. What is that genre?
Adult contemporary?
What's that?
No clue.
What would be an adult contemporary song now?
I'm afraid to click the hyperlink that just brings me to adult contemporary, but I'm doing it.
Let's see. Top adult contemporary songs.
The first number 1 hit on the Billboard adult contemporary was by Brooke Benton, a song called "The Boll Weevil Song."
Oh, the Boll Weevil song. I think it's like soft rock.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Notable artists with number 1s include Roy Orbison, Connie Francis, Dean Martin, Andy Williams, Elvis Presley, the Carpenters, Barbra Streisand, Barry Manilow, John Denver, Carole King.
Let's see.
Neil Diamond, Olivia Newton-John.
That's only the 1969. Jesus Christ! Top songs of 2024.
Okay,
these aren't even adult contemporary. God damn it.
Yeah, look, I'm looking at some of them from the 80s. Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper. I Just Called to Say I Love You by Stevie Wonder. Live to Tell Madonna. I Just Can't Stop Loving You.
It's like pussy rock.
Yeah, exactly. What's our most recent? Truly, Madly, Deeply by Savage Garden.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Kelly Clarkson's Breakaway. Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Oh, Uncle Cracker.
Oh, to God. She thinks Cracker's sexy when the sun goes down.
Exactly. So that's kind of what we've got. You're Beautiful by James Blunt. My life is brilliant.
Yeah.
My love is pure.
That's right.
I saw an angel.
It's like the worst genre. Of that, I'm sure. Yeah.
I know, I love this genre. Unironically.
It's bad.
Every time I hear it, I just think, she smiled at me on the subway.
That was bad.
She was with another man.
Don't smile in the subway at random folks.
But I won't lose no sleep on that, because I got a plan.
Which is talking. Is that all the facts?
2 more. Penultimate is that the case really was investigated by federal investigators in conjunction with a law which prohibited the keeping of wild animals. But this ended up happening later. He wanted to stay there. But this happened later in Andre's life than the film depicts, and the case was quickly dropped on the grounds that Andre had been kept before the law came into play.
But he wanted to stay there.
You also just shouldn't keep wild animals.
Unless they want to be there.
Yeah, if they give their consent. If he went,
they're hungry.
Then you know.
That's fine.
And then lastly is nominations.
No.
Yeah.
Andre?
Only a few. At the Chicago Film Critics Association Awards, it was nominated for Most Promising Actress in Tina Majorino. At the Fantasporto Awards, it was a nominee for International Fantasy Film Award for Best Film for George Miller.
Wow.
And at the Young Artist Awards, it was nominated for Best Family Motion Picture Drama and Best
No.
Performance by an Actress Under 10 in a Motion Picture for Tina Majorino. So mostly Tina.
She was magnitudes worse than Brooklyn Prince, but that's a high bar, I think.
It's an incredibly high bar, but
Even
she was
Cocaine Bear, Brooklyn Prince was great.
but she was like 14 at the time.
Who? Tina?
No. Brooklyn Prince.
No.
In Cocaine Bear she was.
No, she's like 11.
How old is she right now? It came out last year.
Yeah, it was probably filmed a couple years before that.
You're right. I always forget about like the turnaround that they're filming years before.
She's 14
No, not Brooklyn.
now.
So she was probably 12 or 11.
Yeah.
But
Bear came out in 2023 when she was 13. It was a pretty quick production.
so let's say she was 12.
2021. Yeah. Was when they were
Tina
starting.
Majorino was 8 at the time of filming here.
I feel
But-
like you can compare them.
Brooklyn Prince and the Florida Project was like 7 or 6.
Yeah, that's like the greatest performance ever captured on screen.
And then like little Quavenjane Wallace for Beasts of the Southern Wild was 5 when they
5.
filmed that.
Which is crazy. They don't know what they're doing when they're that old.
Yet she was nominated for an Oscar. That's wild.
I know. I know 5-year-old. I know so many 5-year-olds, and they don't know what they're doing.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So that's gonna end our sensitive affects.
Yeah, bro.
You're doing great, honey.
Thanks, baby.
Thanks, Priyanka. So, Nicole.
She's a seal.
Sweet. Let's move on. It's just
Yeah.
she's a seal.
Coming around eating fish. Raised by seals.
Nicole was raised by seals. Like she's raised by wolves, but she's raised by seals. Just not swimming like a human would, just like wiggling her body trying to catch fish.
Yeah. She always has to come up for air a lot sooner than everybody else. So they think something's
Way
wrong
sooner.
with her. Yeah, but she tries.
She's always left behind.
Until she's clubbed by an Inuit.
No.
That's an okay one. You can club Nicole.
Yeah, you can club now. So she's swimming around trying to catch what kind of fish is she trying to catch?
Mahi mahi.
Yeah, of course, a tropical fish when she gets clubbed by like an Alaska native. She's swimming
on
around with the
vacation.
seals.
Yeah.
And on vacation when she comes aboard the ice and she gets clubbed by an Alaska native
Yeah, they was on vacation.
who is on vacation. I love it.
Can you
All
say
right.
Inuit?
I don't think so.
What?
I don't
It's
actually
a
know.
nice thing to say.
You
You
can't
can't say
it.
Eskimo.
That's what I was just about to say. Yeah, you're not supposed to say that anymore.
They're probably like the first peoples of Alaska or something.
Yeah. Well, let's get into a movie, shall we?
What time is it?
Movie time.
Devin, make sure Devin gets the invite as well. I want to hear his thoughts on some Andre.
I sent him it, and then I sent him a message saying, I've already sent you the invite, so you can just hop right on.
And he's good to go.
I'm going to follow-up message him. It's about time to hop
Otherwise,
on,
I might have
boyo.
to make it a split. Not that we have ever done that.
We've never done it, but
We've never done that.
available for free on YouTube. Is that where you watched it?
That's where I watched it.
Me
yeah.
too.
I Googled Andre, and then I had to watch Andre online afterwards, and then I found
Yeah. Googling Andre does not help.
No, there's lots of Andres in the world.
Or when you type in just Andre into YouTube, it's just like Andrea Bocelli and Andre 3000 and Dr. Dre, and it took forever.
Andre Iguodala, yeah.
So the movie opens
Do
with
you have a favorite Andre?
I do love Andre 3000.
Yeah, it's probably a good one.
He's
I
so
like Dr. Dre.
I like Andre 3000 more than Dr. Dre.
Andre Iguodala is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andre Miller.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield's a good Andre.
I mean, Andre Agassi, too. We can't forget about that.
He sucks.
The movie opens with little Tony, Tina Majorino. She has a special bond with her dad and animals, and she hates school, as with any 8-year-old kid would.
She hates everybody and everything.
Except for her dad and animals. And
she's a little stinker.
Tony's bullied at school. She doesn't have any true friends in class. That's why she's always with animals. She doesn't have this connection with any other kids. And it's the year 1962. It's in Rockport, Maine. And a struggling fisherman named Billy Baker pulls up his catch of the day, which is just a seal that drowned in the process of trying to get up into the net.
And he's pissed.
Yeah, he's furious about it.
That seal.
I'm sure, like, the first time you're a fisherman and you catch a seal and you're like, you see it and you're like, oh my God, that is heartbreaking. It's just like, it's just there and it's dead. But then after a while, then it's just like, fuck this, I lost my net.
Yeah, probably. It's probably not wrong.
And he and the other local fishermen discuss shooting some seals as a way to improve their flagging fishing season. But
against nature laws, probably.
The harbor, what was his title? The harbor master. Harry Goodrich, Tony's father, shuts that down. He's like, we'll find a way to help improve your fishing loads. And now back at school, little Tony brought a frog to show and tell.
But she chickened out.
Yeah, because this stuck-up girl in her class boasts about her Hawaiian lei that she brought.
Yeah, I would like to see the frog. Very good job making the girl endearing.
Yeah, for sure.
Was that Devin?
That was Devin. He's still at the airport.
No!
He was already supposed to be home.
Damn it.
Flight must have got delayed or slowed down or something.
Delayed or taught?
Well, we'll push a little bit. And Harry is now out in the harbor, fishing, fixing up moo rings or whatever they're called. He sees a seal pup all alone. This is the pup of the mother who died in Billy's net.
His name is Andre.
Well, not yet. His name is
It's
Seal.
always Andre.
And Tony and her family subsequently adopt the seal's
Brandon before you were named Brandon?
I was sperm number 8,700,000.
Is that how you view yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Or were you Brandon?
I think I was Brandon, so it's always been Andre.
That's right.
Well, he brings the seal pup home, and Tony and her family subsequently adopt the seal and name it Andre.
After their favorite rapper from Outkast, yeah.
Exactly. No, after a author of a book that was next to the tub they were keeping it in. But they take it to the vet. The vet doesn't hold out much hope because he's not drinking milk. He doesn't nurse well. But Tony incites him to survive. Oh, I just punched the microphone.
Ooh, Seth always does that.
With the promise that she will be his best friend
Devin.
forever. Yeah, but Devin doesn't.
Yeah, he does it on purpose.
She incites him to survive with the promise that she'll be his best friend forever and that she'll always take care of him. And like I said, he wasn't nursing very well.
Yeah.
So after several failed attempts to take a bottle, Harry, the harbor master, he constructs like an artificial mother is what they call it.
This is stupid. It's probably true.
Yeah, it is true. I read that in my research.
Yeah, so he makes a fake seal with these bottles as his titties, and then has Andre suckle him.
Because apparently seals, their nipples do not protrude from their skin like humans and a lot of mammals do. They are beneath the skin, and so you have to suck the milk through the layer of skin, basically. So he did like a box with a wetsuit over the top, and cut holes in the box so that the bottles were on the inside, but you had to suck it through the wetsuit. And it actually works.
It gave me the vibes of the Star Wars episode where Luke is suckling from the weird monster thing.
The tauntaun or whatever it is.
No,
Yeah.
even in like the
No.
newer ones.
Yeah. Fuck.
The alien thing.
I don't know what the name is, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Same vibe.
And he accepts the bottles, ensuring his survival. I don't know if ensuring, but improving his odds of surviving.
Ensuring his immortality, yes.
And as Andre goes up, Tony forms an inseparable bond with him. And there's one point where like it's his birthday or his adoption day, so they're all singing happy birthday to him. All the animals are sitting at the dinner table with party hats on, and they look disgusted. Yeah. And Andre's just there going,
that's his thing. He loves blowing raspberries.
Every time he did it, I kind of laughed too. And Marina was like,
sitting there reading. It is. I go for it, yeah.
She was sitting there reading her book, and he would do it. And I was like, oh, he got their ass.
It's the cheat code. I think we've talked about this before, but if you have a good animal you're filming and you cut to him doing anything, it's automatically great. That's a cheat code.
For sure, yeah. Seal did great in this film, to be honest.
Stole the show. That's why they called it Andre, perhaps.
And I put, dang, a seal for show and tell would make you the coolest kid in class for sure. She somehow lets her teacher bring a seal into the classroom.
Of course. You'd think it would need water or something. I guess they're mammals.
And little Sally is pissed about this because she doesn't have a lay.
No, even if she brought in a fucking luau. A seal. She should have brought in any number of animals before besides the frog. The pigeon she was trying to marry.
The pigeon and the chicken, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the frog still would have been cool too.
Shit, yeah.
Seth would have loved it.
We didn't really do show and tell at my school.
You should start it.
In high school English?
At the first day back from Christmas vacation.
Tell everybody, like, where's your show and tell? Zeros if you don't have it.
Where's your show and tell? And just make them pull something out of their backpack or something.
Yeah. They don't have backpacks, but I could do it. It would be like a lot of weed and vape pens.
They don't have backpacks?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Huh.
They show up.
Just be weed and vape pens. Well, Tony gets heartbroken when she hears that her dad is talking to local fishermen saying that he's going to be releasing Andre soon once he's a little stronger. He can't make it on his own quite yet, but once he's weaned off bottles, he should be good to go. And under pressure from his family and the locals, Harritley reluctantly makes that decision to release Andre into the wild once he is weaned. But with little Tony there,
Tony
reconsiders and does not go through with it and has him and Tony keep the secret.
That's right. We're gonna hide him in the shed in our own little private inlets and do exercises with him in the mornings.
Yeah, exactly. Jane Fonda workout tapes.
That's right.
In 1962.
And one. Yeah.
So I put in my notes here, I put so much for a secret, everyone knows he's still here.
Yeah, everyone. He's a loud seal.
He immediately just starts chilling at the harbor and stuff, but this is here where he becomes really attached to the Whitney family. And especially to Tony.
He wants to stay.
And then, yeah, he's down at the harbor, like, immediately. He's learning tricks. He's doing stunts.
Yeah.
And Billy, the angry fisherman, is outraged at the idea of seals as they are ruining his fishing. So he calls a federal officer, Jack Adams, to observe the case.
Pretty bland name. What were the Hemingway stories? What was the main character in that? Was that Jack Adams?
I don't know.
Nick Adams?
Nick Jonas.
Nick Jonas.
Jack Jonas.
A Hemingway story.
So Jack Adams comes to investigate. He's like, I'm going to be keeping my eye on you. I can't do anything yet, but...
He's like a Pinkerton, yeah.
I'll be here. And then Billy's son Mark and Harry's daughter Tony's sister Paula.
They get it on.
They start dating.
Making out. They're going to movies. They're discoing or having kids. It's the whole thing.
Going to movies. There was a news article that was just released in Billings from Q2
Nice.
News saying that the like big chain AMC movie theaters are really starting to decline fast. One of them had to close for a little bit due to outages, but they think it's also due to staffing and cleanliness and the health department and stuff, because a bunch of people in Billings that are moviegoers are starting to flock to the local places, the Art House Cinema and Pub and the Babcock.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The Roxy's been pretty packed the last few times we've gone. We're going to go tomorrow too, I think.
To see what?
A movie.
What movie?
Queer, I think. We've been meaning to see it.
Ooh, yeah, I want to see Queer.
Yeah, of course you do.
You'll have to tell me how it is. I want to watch
Of course you
Sing
do.
Sing.
Yes, I think that's online. I think that came out a while ago.
I think it is, but I want to watch that coming up.
Amelia Perez.
And I want to watch Amelia Perez.
Enclave.
And Challengers.
Challengers is my favorite movie of the year.
Still.
Still.
Mine is My Old Ass.
Your old ass. Mine might be Hundreds of Beavers in close second.
Nice.
Yeah.
So those two start dating and getting it on, and Billy is at some 4th of July barbecue thing, and Paul is about to get up on stage. She's doing this 4th of July pageant thing when Harry overhears news that Billy's drunk down at the harbor where Andre is. And so he's caught trying to stab Andre with a pitchfork.
No. Yeah.
But Harry intervenes. They start wrestling, and their relationship, the harbor master and the fisherman, starts to deteriorate quickly.
Yeah. Well, now there's murder afoot.
But
almost.
But
Violence.
Harry's relationship with his daughter Paula is deteriorating too, because she's so frustrated with her saving Andre instead of watching her in the 4th of July pageant, because he said he was going to be there for her.
Yeah, and I don't care if the seal's getting pitchforked, Dad. You said you'd watch me tap dance or whatever.
I no longer want to talk to you, and I hate Andre. That seal
Fuck Andre.
And
he's just like...
He got her ass.
Got her ass.
If he were in that room there, he would have done that, and it would have been so. It would have been so funny. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I hate Andre, and it just cuts to him.
See, great cut. Anytime in the movie it works. Yeah. Anytime.
And so, fall rolls around. Winter starts.
Your favorite season?
Approach. I think mine's spring.
Oh, that's a little fruity.
So?
I'm just saying.
Fall rolls
Mine's
around.
also spring.
Oh, come on. You roast me for it, and then...
Yeah. I'm a little fruity. That's okay.
Fall rolls around, and Tony can't play with Andre as much because she's got school, but they're still best friends.
Fantasy football, yeah.
She's really tied to the championship game.
Yeah.
And it's Halloween. The oldest brother, Steve, plays a great prank on their neighbor. They tie up a scarecrow in between two trees, and then he distracts her while she's driving out of her driveway, and then they pull the scarecrow up so she looks forward.
Fucks it up,
Scarecrow, making sure
she hit a kid.
Hit a kid?
That's fucked up.
But Harry hears out about all of this because they were allowed to go out on Halloween and trick or treat, but no tricking, only treating.
Yeah, there must have been something in their past that suggested they like to treat.
And no trick.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
So Harry now has to come down hard on him as well. Grounds him for a week, making him frustrated as well. So him and...
I hate you and Andre. Yeah.
Him and Steve are on the outs. Him and Billy are on the outs. Him and Paul are on the outs.
Him and Andre you don't like him anymore.
Yeah, because fall naturally turns into winter. And Harry being the outside of the bar
master.
thinker, he builds him like a water home inside the barn. He like builds a captive space of a tub and all that with a
Cool.
window to look out of, and it's all heated and everything. But it's
Yay
no
for
place
Andre.
a seal to live. I mean, it's a tub.
No. Yeah. Seals need to be in the ocean, Brandon, or in an equivalent sized tub. An ocean sized tub.
But Harry doesn't think he's strong enough quite yet.
Can't go.
If he's out there in the ice, he might freeze, he might not find food, he might die. And Andre starts to kind of lose hope in his character being trapped inside all the time.
Yeah, he's tired of watching The Price is Right.
But Jack Adams, he visits a second time to inform him that he is technically violating the law by keeping a wild animal in captivity as a pet.
But he wants
And
to be there.
Jack is increasingly emphatic that Harry faces court and even jail if he does not give Andre up. But he's like, Andre's there by his own choice. And that if I release him right now, it's too dangerous in the wild during the winter. He's going to die. So he gives him one last break. He's like, let him get strong, let the winter pass. That's it.
Then you gotta go, buddy. It's a felony.
But while all that happens, Andre escapes the confines of the barn one day when the harbor's frozen over anyway.
He's on the loose.
And he cuts himself badly, I think jumping through the window or something, leaving a trail of blood, which the Whitneys discover upon realizing that he's missing. And he remains gone for the entirety of the winter.
It's fucked up.
I have no clue where he went.
Still don't.
Nobody does.
However, smoked a little bit.
Literally.
And chilled and smoked.
He was smoking a blunt. However, he returns in the spring, physically weaker, but unchanged in character, and quickly recovers from this ordeal. Like, they're immediately like, are you sure that's Andre? And he just goes, they're like, that's my Andre.
That's Andre. Yeah, he's like healthy and shit. Yeah.
And as Andre starts to get older, he continues to kind of be the scapegoat for the local fishermen and for Paula and for Steve as he takes up more and more of Harry's time and affections. But instead of having the support from his family, he's got like a news crew and a giant like local fan following.
Yeah, the nation loves Andre. They're making shirts and shit.
He's a national friend.
He is almost.
He's a seal who could do tricks, for God's sake.
Yeah, he can get your ass.
And the irony of the success as an entertainer further angers Billy, who becomes increasingly jealous of Andre's and the Whitney's success and their esteem within the village.
It's a little rude.
He's like, he's not
it's
actually
one of the main sins, yeah.
He's not actually doing anything. He's just getting all this attention. But this is where Andre comes in big. Because as harbor master, Harry's got to go underwater and check all the moo rings, right? So he's going along one of these cables. When he finds it just attached to like a shit ton of underwater TNT.
That's right, yeah. That's crazy. Go Andre.
Steel's like swimming around. Andre's going nuts trying to get him to stop.
How does he know?
Saves him from being entangled in an active explosive. And they're like, oh my God.
How did Andre know what TNT was?
He can read.
He can.
It's because he loves inside the NBA. He's always watching TNT, so he knows.
Ooh. Yeah, he's like that. He's like, cool. Charles Barkley, yeah.
I love Charles.
He does.
I love Charles. I hate the women in San Antonio is what Andre's always saying.
They're too big, he says.
And Paula and Mark, they're dating, right? They're now discovered smoking in the shed.
That's sick. They're getting high, just cigarettes, but yeah.
It's not sick because Andre's in there and he exits the barn coughing up a storm. So Harry comes in all angry and shit and permanently bans Mark from being over. And his and Paula's relationship reaches its breaking point. She's like, I'm packing a bag. I'm fucking going. I'm leaving home. Raging
I
that
hate
Harry
the seal.
doesn't care about her and that she hates
Yeah.
him, to the anger and deep concern of her mother,
Seal
Phallus.
snitching. Yeah.
Also, Phallus? What a bad name for the mother.
Phallus. Yeah, Phallus. Almost.
Just name
Phallic.
her Alice, not Phallus.
Just name her Jennifer.
Yeah, Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah.
That is so funny. I hate this seal. I'm leaving home.
Because he's secondhand smoke.
He's coughing up a storm. So she's getting ready to go, but Phallus steps in after she says, I hate my dad and all this. She's like, you will respect your father. You will not be leaving here. Even though you might be upset, you've got to abide by these rules.
You quit smoking out the seal.
And then Harry and Steve's relationship suffers as well, as Steve makes him aware as they're working in the barn together that he knows nothing about his life or the world around him anymore. He's completely checked out of his own children's lives.
It's true. He knows everything about the seal, but nothing about his own children's sexual proclivities.
And Harry's job is suffering. He's failing to call meetings. He's not checking the moo rings anymore. His relationship with the fishermen have become even more strained. However, with Andre, teaching about the intelligence and the abilities of seals and marine life, and despite the risks, he's determined that nothing will put an end to this learning curve.
He knows, rightfully so, that the town's knowledge of seals is more important than the fishing industry or people's foods and commerce and all that.
The economy and all that, yeah.
As he rightly knows.
But eventually, Phallus manages to impress upon Harry the high cost of him continuing his relations with Andre in the setup that they have. And so, based on his fallout with his own children, he agrees to call Jack so that he can relocate Andre to the aquarium in Boston, where he will be safe, cared for, and have plenty of company.
And gawked at, yeah.
And
he likes to be gawked at.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. And then Mark, he's all upset still about Harry overreacting, kicking him out. He's hanging out with Paula, and he's like, I know a way we can get rid of Andre so that he'll never come back. I was like, you're going to kill him?
Of course.
He's like 14.
It's a club, a 4-iron.
And before Harry can end up coming to Tony and tell her about the aquarium, the telephone rings, and she goes down to the harbor. And there, she discovers that Paula and Mark have taken Andre, commandeered a boat, and are heading out to the sea as dark clouds gather.
They're going to butcher him. No, they're going to set him loose out there, yeah.
And so they hear about this, Harry and Phallus. They're like, Steve, you're home. Tony, stay home. You watch after Tony while we're gone. We're going to go down to the harbor to get Andre. So Steve's in charge of watching her, but he's so engrossed in this TV program he's watching, she leaves immediately.
Right away.
But she doesn't run down. She doesn't run down to the harbor like Harry and Phallus do.
No.
She pitches up in a little dinghy.
She's going out to Andre, right to the source.
In approaching storms, choppy waters.
Yeah.
An 8-year-old just
in a lifeboat, yeah. The seal will save her, though.
And on their boat, Mark and Paula have Andre, and he's like, all right, Andre, here's where you go. And she's like, oh, he's going to jump into the water. We're far enough out. He pulled out a shotgun.
Oh, no. Just let the seal be, man.
Honestly, he attempts to shoot him, reasoning that he's the problem for the fisherman. But Paula finally realizes that she does care about Andre and doesn't want him to be harmed. So she stops Mark from shooting him. But the gun fires. Andre jumps overboard, not being shot, all scared and stuff. But Paula, not seeing him jump overboard, just assumes his body has fallen and that he's dead. And so she's so upset and angry at Mark. She's like, I demand to be taken back home.
You're dumped. Yeah.
dumped his ass. And Harry and Thalos, having been informed by Tony that Paula and Mark had taken Andre, they find them back on the shore. They're like, okay, you guys are here. Thank God.
Where's
Where's
Andre?
Andre? Yeah.
We shot him.
Steve comes running up in a panic. He's like, I don't know what happened. I was watching TV. She's gone. Thalos, you got to find Tony.
He's out on the lake somewhere, probably.
He's like, but you know what also is weird? The dinghy's gone.
Yeah, of course. Our rowboat.
And so Thalos calls the Coast Guard. Rain's starting to come down hard. Visibility just starts to decline. And out at sea, you just cut as she gets off the phone with the Coast Guard. You just cut to fucking tiny Tony just, help me! Help me! Just being rocked out there.
Could easily be flipped at any moment, yeah.
Oh, easily. She's struggling to make control of the dinghy in the face of the storm and a strong outward tide rush. Being tossed on the huge waves, heading towards some like jagged rocks very quickly. So she's trying to steer away, loses both oars.
Is this part true story?
No.
Okay.
This part was fabricated for the theatrics of a film, I found out.
Of a cinema, yeah.
Yeah, but she's heading towards these jagged rocks in the storm, loses both her oars. Panicking, she just yells for help.
She yells a name only she instinctively can yell. Andre.
Priyanka! Oh.
Yeah, that too.
She's shouting out for her favorite Quantico star, Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
For her favorite aquatic mammal.
And so she's just screaming for help. Andre, who turns out to be unharmed, swims to her rescue and pulling her away from the rocks by the dinghy's mooring rope. And then he doesn't like pull her to safety, just pulls her away from the rock. She's still in the fucking storm, but he swims to Billy and Harry and Mark, who have taken an actual boat, a rescue boat out to try and find her. And so he's jumping in the air. And they're like, holy shit, that's Andre. We got to go.
It's Andre. He's a good guy.
We got to follow him to Tony's location.
And he just goes
in the water. So he gets him right up to Tony's location. Like, oh my God, there she is. Let's go get her. Right as she's like, guys, I'm over here. Oh, just a wave just capsizes her.
Yeah, she's gone. She drowned.
And no, she doesn't drown. But the unlikely hero out of nowhere, 14-year-old Mark, no.
Oh, yeah.
Billy's son, Mark, jumps in, fucking swims through the storm.
He feels bad about shooting Andre.
100%. Swims to her, and Billy throws them both like a life belt and pulls them to safety. And Billy on the boat's like, Mark, I'm proud of you as a boy, while Harry comforts Tony in the back of the boat, and Andre swims away, exultant at her safety.
Yes.
Yes.
Eating raspberries the whole time.
And once back on shore, Tony is distraught.
A hero!
Yeah, hero! Tony is distraught to find that Jack is being levering a caged Andre onto a transport vehicle. She had not heard about the idea to send him to the aquarium.
Yeah.
And her dad explains to her that Andre's going to live at the aquarium in Boston, where he'll be safe and cared for in ways that they just can't maintain at this point anymore. And Annie, this like aquarium worker, tells Tony that they'll take good care of him. They're an aquarium.
We love Andres, yeah.
They don't say we love seals.
We love Andres.
And that they will have a loving home there, and that she will get to visit him whenever she wants. I did not cry in this film.
Okay. Pass the cry meter test. Or fails or something, I don't know.
Hey, I don't know. Is it a win if I do cry or if I don't cry?
I think it's a win if you cry.
If I cry. Okay. Brandon's cry meter.
Yeah. Give us the spectrum of meh to super cry.
On this?
Yeah. Just set the spectrum and then give us one on this. Yeah.
So like super cry, there's a lot of super cries out there, but like,
and make the noise after.
Super cry would be like there's a couple scenes in Room or Coda or like Interstellar where I'm just
He's out, yeah.
and then Mez just kind of like,
What's this?
this is like the lower end of the spectrum where
What's
you
Hotel
could,
for Dogs?
ooh, I did cry in Hotel for Dogs. Just like a
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
Brandon's cry meter.
Good. We'll come back to this in the future, yeah.
They tell her she can come visit whenever she wants. It's like that's a bold claim for an 8-year-old. She's gonna
He
try
doesn't
and
live
go
in
to.
Boston. Yeah.
We're gonna have to travel across 4 state lines every weekend. But she reluctantly accepts the notion and tells Andre that she loves him and will visit him all the time.
He says it in
And
a Seal voice too.
I'm gonna visit all the time. And as summer comes around, Billy and Mark's relationship improves. Harry repairs relations with his own family, and he's been offered like this new big research job in marine mammal protection. So with this new promotion, he steps down as harbor master, nominating Billy to take his place. Somebody that knows the harbor
Wow.
better than he does.
What is a harbor master? I don't know.
They
They're
just keep it in check.
yeah, so they he's, yeah, you can just pass it on, I guess.
I guess. So Tony comes to the realization that Andre would be happier in the wild being a wild animal. And so they drive down to Boston to visit the aquarium and they talk with the workers at the aquarium and they negotiate him to be subsequently released from the aquarium after they visit him and into the Boston Harbor and on his own in the Atlantic Ocean.
To live forever because he is immortal.
He's an immortal being. And the Whitneys, they don't expect to see him again. And Tony wonders if he's out there making new friends with the wild
Making
seals.
love. Yeah.
Suck it out, chill it
You could
out.
hear it. Yeah. You could hear it if he was.
But there are multiple alleged sightings of Andre reported within the Rockport, Maine area. And the news are covering every potential Andre sighting. Harry doesn't believe them until a friend of his spots him nearby and informs him. He's like, for real, this is Andre. He blew a raspberry at me. And that he's on his way to Rockport. So the entire town of Rockport flocks to the harbor to watch the beloved Andre return home to his family.
Andre. Yeah.
King is here.
Will stay forever. Yeah.
And the film ends with an adult Tony narrating that his life became legend after he made his first trip home. I mean, it's quite the swim from Boston to Rockport.
Yeah, Boston. Yeah.
And that he spent every winter back at the aquarium in Boston, and every spring he was released to swim home to Rockport. By the time he was 24 years old, he could hardly see, but he still made his final trip home, and that in all her past and future, she'll never have a better friend than him.
Than Andre.
Than Andre. All her life, she just could not make a friend to save her life. She's been forcing chickens. But that is going to end Andre. Hooray.
Andre. I think we're going to have to split this up, Brandon.
We don't split.
Shh. We might have. You're right. But yeah.
We'll just jump right into some quirks.
Yeah, we'll just do some talk. We got to do a pause though.
Yeah, we'll jump into some quarters, do a pause, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Boom.
Damn those other guys. That's okay. And so Andre's still there?
No, he's dead.
What? I thought seals lived for like 400 years.
Oh, they don't live. I'm going to look that up.
Is Andre alive? I'm going to Google that.
They live from 14 to 47.6 years. What a weird. And he was a gray seal. Their average lifespan is 25 to 35 years.
Andre the Giant was only 46 when he died.
That sounds about right.
He was so fucking big.
He's so big. That's next week.
I mean, he's a 13-pound baby.
My God.
The fuck? I said on his chill nights he would drink 60 beers like on a relaxing Tuesday.
60?
Yeah, he just go.
That's nuts.
All right. Oh, we'll wrap this up tomorrow, Brando, or something.
Yeah. 20. We'll probably only have like 20 minutes. I don't have any critic reviews because there wasn't enough out there. I've only got
Fuck yeah.
7 quotes.
I have
so
2 quotes I can share too.
Oh, hell yeah. It'll be
I
brief.
can break it for Andre month. Hell yeah.
Great. All right. We'll figure out a time.
Thanks, buddy.
Later.
Peace.